I need a locked in the comments if you're gonna be locked in for these next 3 days. I need to know who with me. Cause if you here, you already locked in. But I need to know when we get to day 2, day 3, y'all not gonna fall off. I'm going to give you guys a lot of energy. Every day is going to be jam packed with a lot of energy. I brought a lot of guest speakers, y'all, so that way I can help y'all make a whole lot of money. When I tell y'all this business model has been a business model that I've been running for the past 7 years, I am going to change everybody's lives. I got one rule though, y'all. Information on me, execution on y'all. I'm gonna give y'all all the information and all the tools. I just need y'all to go execute. So shout out to Vivian, Willie. Shout out to everybody that's saying they locked in. Somebody said they at the hospital, but they ready. Let's go. Lock in. Put me in your earbuds. If you driving right now, turn me up. Block out all the traffic. Make sure you got your seatbelt on. Guys, I cannot be more excited of what we gonna do over the next couple days because here's what I'm going to do. Let me just go over the agenda before I bring y'all the heat because we getting right into it. This is not going to be one of those trainers we going to waste y'all time. I got Coach K here. I gotta move out the way so I don't steal her thunder and let her do her thing. But let me just explain to y'all what you guys are going to get over the next 3 days. You guys are going to know how not only to create your digital product in 1 hour, y'all gonna learn how to launch a simple landing page that can make money in your sleep and not in your feet. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to print money every single day by just running hyper targeted Facebook ads, starting with $5 to $10 a day, so you really can grow this. So guys, if you are really here and you are like, yo, you know what? I have a 9 to 5, but I need extra income, right? I've been already doing this digital product thing, but I'm not hitting 20, 50, 100K months. Guess what? You gonna learn today. So I need everybody to be like my guy Denzel Washington, say I'm leaving here with something. All right, y'all. So look, we gonna get right into it, y'all. We got Coach K Thompson in the building, y'all. So listen, she's gonna come. This is not only a person that I connected with online, but just the way that she's doing things. So the team is going to drop her Instagram. I need everybody to go follow her, and I need everybody to show love and show your undivided attention when she come on screen, because what she is going to do, she is going to show you guys how she's been able to make $100,000 every single month. Okay, not a year, every single month. And god damn it, look good doing it. So we gonna bring up Miss K Thompson. Somebody said what? Absolutely. We gonna bring up Miss Coach K Thompson. We gonna bring you up, mamas. It's so glad to have you here. How you doing?
You. I am excited to be here and thank you for
I'm
having
excited to have you.
Yes, it's about to be a time. It's about to be a time. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick little backstory about how I got introduced to Runway. So I saw him on Instagram and I connected with him immediately because he was telling his story about how he used to be a tattoo artist. I was also a tattoo artist, so I kind of just connected with him, right? And so he started to talk about the low ticket millionaire and just different things like that. And that's what helped me get to my 100K months. And I
Come
am
on.
very proud of that. So I'd like to thank him for that.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys. But nonetheless, my name is Coach K. I am Big K, not the little K, just in case you did not know that. All right. And my whole goal is to inspire you guys and to help you guys with really building something that is going to change your whole lineage, right? So when my students come on, I tell my students, you are one idea away from changing the car that you drive, the clothes that you wear, the number of vacations that you take, everything about yourself. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We need to get the energy up in the room real quick, okay? Because the Lord woke you up and started you on your way this morning. You could have woke up in a jail cell. You did not. Okay. So let's get the energy up this morning in the room. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Amen. Amen. Look, bless the Lord in all his ways. Okay. Let's get the party started. So I like to give you guys analogies that you guys can kind of hit home with, right? So, number one, I want you guys to put this answer in the chat for me because I'm going to help you guys with kind of bringing something up together in a little bit closer, okay? So, number one, first question is, what building do we create for the sick? Put that in the chat real quick. Victoria said, Amen. Hospitals. Very good, class. You is smart. You is important. Hospitals are built for the sick. Very good. So let's drop that, right? Three things I want y'all to lock in with. So number one, hospitals are built for the sick out of necessity. Put that word in the chat, screenshot it, okay? Necessity. Number two, hospitals are built for the sick because they are transformative, right? People go to hospitals for cures, for recovery, for healing, transformative. Put that word in the chat. And number three, hospitals are built for the sick because they are profitable, profitable. Put the profits on the table, okay? So what I need you guys to lock into is you are now a hospital to the sick, right? So every time you drive down the street and your Bentley Bentayga or whatever it is that you're driving, your little Coupe de Ville, I want you to think hospitals are built for the sick. Coach K said, I have to be a hospital for the sick. So you are going to allow ChatGPT to create you a digital product that is a necessity and that is transformative. This is how you stay profitable. Okay? If y'all got that, put got that in the chat. Let's go. She said, I am a hospital. Okay, that's right. You got to be a hospital for the sick. Okay, very good. Y'all got it? Okay. All right. Next thing, right? Next thing. There are 5 components that your digital product must entail in order for you to make forever money. Okay. Y'all put the number 5 in the chat so I can make sure we rocking and rolling. And I'm going to drop this 5 on y'all. When I tell you guys what it is, I want you to put it in the chat, screenshot it, because you may not be taking notes. You may be doing something else right now, but if you screenshot it, you'll have it. Okay. Look at the 5s in the chat. Let's go. All right. Number 1, class. It has to be highly sought after. Highly sought after. Put that word in the chat, screenshot it. What I mean by highly sought after is it has to be something that's in demand, actively searched for. People want to learn, they want to know about this information, okay? Make sure it's highly sought after. Very good, class. Very good. Number 2, it has got to be valuable, right? They have to see it as an asset, not a liability, right? They have to see it as something that is precious, life-changing to them. Think about the things that are very valuable to you. You hold it close to your heart, right? It got to be valuable, okay? Number 3, it has to be impactful, okay? So I teach my students all the time. Runway teaches his students as well. You want to make sure it impacts that person, right? So y'all remember Kevin Hart when he had his little comedy show and he made a reference. He said, say it with your chest, little brother. Like it got to hit them in their chest, right? Because people buy off of emotion, what they feel, what they can see, touch, feel, taste, smell. They buy off the 5 senses. So it has got to be impactful. It got to make Karen clutch her pearls in her car and you nowhere near her, okay? Very good, class. Impactful. Number 4, it has got to be transformative, right? So it has to take people from 0 to 100, 100 to 120, 120 to 150, let's just say. There has to be an outcome. If there's no transformation, they're not going to buy it, okay? And number 5, it got to be profitable, class, because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So put profitable in the class, screenshot it, okay? So those are the 5 components that I want you guys to be thinking about. So when you're ready to create your digital products, the way that Runway is going to help you put this together, I want you to keep those in the back of your mind, okay? Now, here's a quote that I use for my students that makes them so much money. I want you to put this quote in the chat, screenshot it, okay? So, y'all ready? Y'all still putting the notes in? Let's go. Put the word ready in the chat. Put the word ready in the chat if y'all done taking your notes. And y'all, okay. Look at y'all. Fast. I like this. I like this type of action. Runway. What type of people you got on here, Runway? I
They
love it.
ready.
Listen, here's the quote that makes my students so much money. People do not buy products, they buy transformations. Okay? Put that in the chat, screenshot it. People do not buy products, they buy transformations. Let me give you an example, right? So when girls go buy makeup, they're not really buying makeup. They're buying an even skin tone. They're buying a boost of confidence. They're buying the transformation. They don't care if it's Maybelline or mud, as long as they get the transformation. Does that make sense? My men folk out here, okay? When they go get their haircut, they're not buying a haircut. What they're buying is professionalism. What they're buying is a presentation, okay? What they're buying is the outcome, okay? When it comes to my man, he could be buying a little cat call, okay? He could be buying him a little meal. You dig what I'm saying? Because when he walk in my door with the low cut Caesar and the deep waves, Baby, what you want me to do? Can I cater to you? Can I cook your food? Are you hungry? Okay? You you picking up what I'm putting down? If you feel me knocking, you gotta let me in. Okay. Okay. Number three, I'm gonna give you another example, right? Because I like to break down things to people so they understand it. All right. So when you go to the dentist, right, and you have to get braces, like me, I got braces. I got Invisalign because my teeth was pop locking and dropping it. Okay. I didn't buy braces for plastic and just metal in my mouth. I bought the dental reconstruction. I bought the timeless looks in my pictures. Now I can smile everywhere I go. I bought the outcome. Does that make sense? So when you guys create your digital products, people do not buy products, they buy the outcome. Okay? Make sense? If y'all got that in the chat. Make sense? Got that? Very good. Okay, here we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Here's another quote that I want to drop on y'all as well. Okay? Y'all got it? Look at y'all putting the notes in the chat. I love it. Okay. Here's the next quote that I want y'all to write down, put it in the screen, in the chat, screenshot it, okay? Your goal is to sell cheese to a cheese lover, not cheese to a vegan, okay? Put that in the chat, screenshot it. Your goal is to sell cheese to a cheese lover, not cheese to a vegan. So, what I mean by that is, you don't need a large following, class, and Runway will tell you all day long. You don't need a large following, you need the right following. Because if you got 50,000 followers who don't want what you have, you're still gonna be poor, still gonna be a little broke, okay? But if you have 200 people over here who do want what you have, you will make more money with 200 people who want what you have than you ever will with 50,000 people who don't want what you have. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example so it makes sense to you. So let's say I have a hot, juicy piece of steak, right? Cooked to perfection. Yes? And I take this piece of steak and I go to sell it to somebody who is in Morton Steakhouse, 200 people in there. Those 200 people in Morton Steakhouse don't want my steak, right? But if I take that same piece of steak to a construction site full of hardworking men on their lunch break, it's only 40 people over here. What do you think is going to happen to the steak, class? Put it in the chat. What y'all think going to happen to the steak? Over here with the 40 people in the construction site. It's going to be gone. Very good. They're going to eat it up. Gobble, gobble. Yep, very good. Look at y'all. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. Okay, so your goal is to sell cheese to a cheese lover, not cheese to a vegan, okay? Your goal is not to sell to everybody because everybody does not want your digital product. Your goal is to sell your specific digital product, course, whatever, to people who are in need. Okay, it will be bought. Very good. So when it comes to you guys creating your digital products, I know Runway has a whole itinerary of things for you guys to be able to do as far as creating and how to sell it and things like that. Of course, he is the ads guru, so he's going to help you with all of that too. Now, I started with organic marketing, right? So organic marketing simply means I am putting my digital products out here to the masses, to individuals who just follow me, and I've built this know, like, and trust factor with my audience, right? So I have Instagram, I have Facebook, and I have TikTok, okay? So I love to sell on live, okay? I love to be able to get on, turn my camera on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, and simply talk to people, okay? So I'm gonna leave y'all with this gem, and then Runway is gonna probably go in and take over, okay? Your goal is to service them so much that the sale comes automatically, okay? So let me give you an example of what I mean by that. So let's say you have an award-winning digital product that Runway Billionaire has helped you create. Now you're ready to sell this bad boy, right? Your goal is to be able to lock in completely and hit the ground running with that digital product. Y'all still here? You're in? Who else is in? If this information so far is good, let me know. Are we moving? We moving and shaking? All right, very good. So when I go on live and I build with my audience, I am giving them so many gems, expert advice, just tips, tricks, and strategies. So by the end of that promotion, or not promotion, that live call or whatever it is that I'm doing on live, they have fallen in love with me so much that they ask me, well, what digital product am I selling? They ask me, well, how can I help them move to the next level? So I want you to remember this. Your digital product is a solver to their problem, okay? So you always gonna lead with that, number one. Number two, you wanna be able to service them so much, and it doesn't matter what it is, right? It could be how to heal from a narcissist. It could be how to launch a new AI technology, whatever it is. Your whole goal is to service them so much that the sale comes. So let me tell you what it looks like when you start to force people to buy your digital product as soon as they see you. I'm gonna give you a quick analogy. So let's say you go out on a date with somebody, right? Blind date. As soon as you see them, they look at you and like, oh, we immediately leaving here. We going back. We going to do XYZ. You would immediately be turned off by that, right? But let's say when you saw them, they bought you your favorite bottle of wine, or for my men in here, your favorite snapback hoodie. Let's say they were talking to you, the energy was good, the chemistry was good, there was an exchange of energy, right? At the end of that night, if they said, okay, well, I don't want to let this go, I want to continue this date, then you may go ahead and be with them for the rest of the day or the rest of the night, right? Because I don't want to say it. Can I say it, Runway? Because you got them, you created the foreplay. You got them excited, right? You want to hype people up. You want to build anticipation. You see what I'm saying? You want to get them a little wet first. Ooh, did I say that? I kind of said it. But that's what you want to do, okay? That's what you want to do. And I do that all day, every day. And you can do this faceless or non-faceless, okay? I just wanted you guys to, I'm sorry if that was a little too much. I apologize about that, but I sometimes I like to paint pictures to people so they can see it, okay? So you want to warm them up first. Thank you. Hype me up. Okay. Okay. And this is how I teach my students, because it's important for me to help them understand how to be able to receive it. So when they hit the ground running, they know how to be able to, it makes sense to them. Okay. So those are some of the things that I do. Those are a couple takeaways that I want y'all to run with. I know Runway has an amazing next 3 days for you guys, so y'all can get a lot more information and gems. She painted the picture for show, and that's what I'm good at. I'm glad you said that, son. Who said that? That's what I like to do. If I could paint a picture that's so easy that a fifth grader can get it, you will too. You love that analogy? I am the queen of analogies, okay? I had another good one I may drop on y'all if I got like a couple more times. Do I got like 5 more minutes? Yes or no? Okay. I got one more. I'm gonna hit y'all with. Y'all ready? Where my Mortal Kombat fans at? I mean, back in the day, Mortal Kombat fans. Where y'all at? Y'all in here? Okay, y'all remember Mortal Kombat? Okay, two of my favorite people in Mortal Kombat was Sub-Zero and Scorpion, right? So Sub-Zero used to freeze people in time, okay? So your digital product title that you create must be like Sub-Zero and Scorpion had a baby, okay? It has to stop people from scrolling. So it has to unfreeze the people that Sub-Zero has frozen, right? And then Scorpion used to do this thing where he used to be like, get over here. It has to grab them by their shirt collar and drag you to them. I mean, like a moth to the flame burned by the fire. Okay? It has to pull them to you. When you create your digital product title, then you can get ChatGPT to create that for you. Okay? You want it to be those two people, okay? And then the next thing you want is a description, right? So the description has to finish him. Flawless victory, Katana wins, okay? In the description. And the reason why you want that description to flawless victory finish him is because y'all remember Road Runner back in the day? I'm showing my age a little bit. Meet me. Okay, they're gonna be moving so fast to that link in that bio, they're gonna have smoke coming off the back of that credit card. Somebody asked me how I know. Somebody asked me how I know. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jerky, how you know, baby? Cause I know. Cause I know. Okay, now I'm gonna do some quick math on y'all. The reason how I know is because I do it all day, every day, and I have proven receipts. Okay, so sell water to a well, baby. I can sell raid to a roach. That's for sure. Okay, I can sell a parachute to a non-jumper. Yeah, telling you some good stuff. Next, you stealing that? You can have it. You can have it. It's all good. All right. So, with that being said, right, I want you guys to think about this real quick, and then I'm gonna get off here because I know I gotta go. Okay. So, I want you to take the number 5,000. Okay. Take the number 5,000. I want you to divide it by 30. That's gonna give you a number of 166. So, let's say your goal just to start out is to be able to do 5K a month. Okay, cool. I want you to take that 5,000 divided by 30, you're going to get 166. Okay, so that means if you do $166.66 for 30 days straight, that can get you 5K. All right, now I want you to divide that 166.66. I want you to divide that by my favorite number. My favorite number is 7. If you divide that number by 7, you're going to get 23.80. So if you have a digital product that's $23.80, just randomly throwing it out there, and you sell that to 7 people every single day for 30 days, that's 5K. Okay? Now, let me tell you what 2380 is, ladies and gentlemen. 2380 is throwaway money. The reason why I know it's throwaway money, because you threw it away on DoorDash this morning, Uber Eats, somebody bought a Shein cart, somebody bought a vape pen, you done went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. You or your back didn't need that, but you went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. You threw away $23.80 today on something that wasn't a necessity. So imagine you building a digital product with Runway that is highly sought after, valuable, impactful, transformative, that's going to lead to your profit. Does that make sense, class? Hoppo, who this woman? I told you, baby, I'm Big K, not the little K. I cannot be duplicated and or replicated. Didn't I tell y'all that? Y'all thought I was joking? Y'all thought I was joking. Definitely not. What's my IG? Can y'all drop my IG below, please? They're going to put it in the chat again. And I tell my students all the time, if you don't want to laugh, learn, and earn, I'm not the person for you. Because I'm going to make you laugh, we going to learn, and the whole goal is to earn, period, point blank. So thank you guys for having me. It was fun dropping these little gems on y'all. I know y'all got a whole lot of gems coming up for the next 3 days, but y'all stay locked in, okay? Because if you lock in right now, you ain't got to clock in for nobody else. Hello?
She said, if you lock in, you ain't got to clock in. Hey, I've been an entrepreneur for 18 years, y'all. I don't even know what an application look like. Miss K, let me know if you got a few minutes. We could do it. We could take a couple questions from. I'm pretty sure they got. I'm pretty sure they got some questions before I give them hop into a whole heat. I just know they don't want the energy to go away.
Listen,
So
baby.
I know they don't want the energy to go away. So how
Okay.
like can we get some love in the chat? Can we see just how it was, y'all? Like my whole goal is to not only bring you guys great energy and great information, but bring people who actually got receipts, right? And really people who enjoy what they do, right? Like when we see a lot of people online, they making all this money, but they don't be good people, y'all. They don't be having good energy. I like for me, seeing people who one got information from me that helped them that can relate to me, this is what it's all about, right? Like she resonated with me just from me showing up online. Like again, people don't buy products, they buy transformations, right? She heard my story, she connected, she got her own transformation, she's doing amazing things. She also has a training coming up this Sunday. You guys make sure you go to her Instagram and make sure you guys show up if you like the energy. But this is what I'm talking about, bringing you guys that have good energy, because once you have a product that has that transformation to it, right? It has that effect to it. You get all type of people walking up to you talking about how they help change the life, how they got results from your product. And I can tell you the money feels good, but there is no better feeling than you putting out a product that helps somebody solve their problem and it changed the trajectory of their life. So Coach K, I just wanna personally just say thank you, right? Just say thank you just for coming and being a vessel and giving that energy to people because it's needed right now. All right, so team, like we gotta get some questions. Miss West, do you want to come in here and just facilitate these questions that's in the chat,
Yeah.
please?
So listen, first of all, I'm still stuck on selling cheese to a cheese lover. So many times we try to attract the wrong people, and then when we don't get the traction, we're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing the wrong thing. No, you are not attracting. And the goal is to attract and repel. So, Coach K, listen, from your dating analogy to this is what you purchased this morning because I'm looking at my Mexican food over here like, damn, she just called me out. Hello. I love it. And at the end of the day, guys, this should be fun. We laughing, we cracking up, but we also ready to learn and earn. So I love that. Guys, there is a Q&A box, and I already see 8 questions in there. So for those who came and immediately put their stuff in there, I feel you. Okay, the early bird gets the worm. But what you guys need to do is put your question in the QA box. Okay, some of y'all put where y'all
Yeah,
are
mine.
located. I get it. Go ahead and do that, and we will pick a few. Let me see what we got.
So how
Yeah,
can I
and
see it? The question?
you should be able to see it. It's a Q&A box. You should be able to see it.
Okay.
Let me see. And just to be respectful of your time, Kay, like, we could just do a couple. I don't want to hold you too long.
Okay.
Um, so let me see. I don't know if you can see it. That's why I got Miss
Oh
West
yeah,
I
I
got
doing
can
it.
see
you.
it. I can see it. I
Okay,
can
cool.
see it. I can
Yep.
All
see it.
right. And if you want, Coach K, you can pick the ones you want, or I can read them off. It's really up to you.
I think I see them right here. Okay, I got it. Um, let's see. Okay, so somebody asked, Miss Tamika asked me, she said, would you resell courses like DWA? I have sold resold courses before, but let me tell you why I stopped reselling courses, okay? Because I feel as though, and let me break this down real quick. So MRR stands for master resale, right? So when you purchase a course, you're able to resell it for 100% profit. But what I found was instead of people getting the course, understanding it and dissecting it and implementing what's inside of it, they only got it to resell it, right? So I teach my students how to fish because if I teach you how to fish, you're gonna eat forever. If I give you a fish, you only gonna eat for one day, right? So I'm not very big on reselling things of that magnitude unless you are going to take the time to go in it, analyze it, dissect it, take the things that you know from inside of it and then implement that. The reselling should only be a bonus. It should never be the reason why you got it. Does that make sense? And I say that because in the next 2 years, 3 years, some of these courses that are trending right now ain't gonna be hot. So if you can learn how to create your own digital asset, you're gonna make money forever if you do it that way. So that was a good thing. Thank you. Um, she said, I just wrote an ebook on emotional intelligence. What would be a good audience to sell to? If you're asking me that, you may not know who your dream target person is or your dream client is. And I say that because when before you guys even get into creating, you should know who your perfect person is already because you're going to speak to them in a way that hits home with them, right? So the same thing that I tell my students is you have to be able to explain that person's struggles, traumas, and what keeps them up at night better than they do. Because when you explain it better than they do, they automatically feel a connection to you and then they're going to buy from you.
Hello.
Okay. Period. Point blank. Bless the
Hello.
Lord in all his ways. Okay. All right. One more. Where are you originally from? You have an accent? Do I have an accent? I don't think I have an accent. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, small town Richmond, Virginia. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. Um, let's say, how do you find super high in demand niches to resell? I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Runway hit you on that one because he probably got some gems for you on that one. So I'm gonna
For
hold the
sure.
phone on that one.
For
Uh,
sure.
how do we market the digital products? Runway got you over the next 3 days. I'm gonna let Runway hit you on that one because he got some gems for that one. Okay, and last one. Can it be done from the Caribbean? And are you coached group or differently, directly? Do I coach group or directly? All of the above. So me specifically, I do one-on-ones, I do group coaching. Yeah, so all of that. And can you be in the Caribbean and get this done? Absolutely. Runway will tell you, I will tell you, baby, I don't care if you're in a mason jar in the middle of the ocean. If you can get on the internet, it can be done. I have students in Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, Netherlands, Belgium, Ireland, Australia. I have students everywhere. I have students in the UK. Glasgow goes crazy for me. So I don't care where you are in the world, you can get this done because when you have a specific set of skills that runway is gonna teach y'all, you're gonna be good to go. Okay. So that's my time, beautiful people. Thank y'all for rocking and rolling. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is I am K Thompson. They already linked it below. But I would love to connect with you guys if y'all have questions or anything. But Runway is about to take y'all on an amazing journey for the next 3 days. Y'all make sure y'all lock in. Make sure you show up with your water or your wine, your douce, your lemonade. I don't care what it takes for you to get there. I just need y'all to make sure y'all sign up for class and be there on time every single day. Can y'all promise me that y'all gonna do that? Because if you lock in now, we ain't gotta clock in later. If you stay ready, you ain't never gotta get ready. Okay?
100%. 100%. Miss K, Coach K, I just want to say thank you so much. Team, can y'all do me a favor? Everybody that's here, like one of the things I like to do when people take the time out of their day to come give y'all a game, come give y'all good energy, and come give y'all their time, right? Which is the biggest commodity that we have. Can we all just take a screenshot and just tag me and Coach K? Can we light her Instagram up and just show her with love? We just gonna take a picture real quick, y'all. We gonna take a picture real quick. Go ahead, y'all take it and y'all tag. Y'all take a screenshot, take a picture, whatever y'all gotta do. Command Shift 4 on your laptop and just screenshot on your iPhone and just tag us and just show some love, man. Like get the word out. She took time out of her day to really just come in to pour into you guys, and I just want to show my gratitude, and I do appreciate you, Coach K. And then everybody, make sure that y'all go follow her on Instagram. Again, good energy, y'all. Good coaches, right? Like just good information. So I appreciate that, Coach K. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
You're
We about to
welcome.
get it in now, y'all. We about to get
Yes.
it in. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Any last words you want to say to them before you go?
I want to say, ooh, something my pastor said. Y'all, Darius Daniels, right? He said this kind of hit home with me. He said, "You are born looking like your mother and your father, but you die looking like your decisions."
Mm,
Ooh, I said, Lord, let me get up and do something with my life right now. He said, you
mm.
are born looking like your mother and your father, but you die looking like your decisions. And so I want you guys to know that what you don't choose is still a choice, right? No decision is a decision. So I want you to decide every day to come here, get locked in, get your notepads and get your water and take in this information because you have a whole panel of people who could literally change your whole life, just like he did when I saw his low ticket millionaire. And I was like, what is this? And I started to implement it. And now I'm doing 100K every single month. Like, all because I decided to get things done and I made one decision that changed my whole life. Okay. You will steal
Love
that quote. We'll make sure
I
you,
love
Darius Daniels said that. So it didn't come from Big K. It came from
it.
Darius Daniels.
Yeah, that was a powerful one. She said, "You
Yeah.
born looking like your mother and your father, but when
Mhm.
you die, you look like your decisions."
Mhm.
Woo! Oh man. Oh man. Well, look, shoot. I don't even know if I can say anything after that. Shoot.
Listen, baby, Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
baby.
You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. All right, y'all. But coach, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. We about to go ahead. We about to make some decisions, y'all. We gotta make it happen. We gonna make some decisions. All right. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Miss Lashana, you wanna say anything before we go ahead and get started?
I do. I want to formally just introduce you to the stage because I don't know if y'all really know who we are in vicinity and who we are in proximity to. Runway Billionaire, I'm not going to say he's modest, but I'm going to say that he really could be doing a lot more in regards to sharing who he is, but he really just shows and prove. He don't talk about it, he bees about it, right? So formally, we have Runway Billionaire, also known as Maurice Bowman. Yep, I just dropped your government name. Marketing master to some of the biggest, brightest brands that y'all know, right? And what I love about Runway Billionaire is that he really wants everyone to win. No gatekeeping, right? No pretentiousness, that down to earth. I call him my brother from another mother. And at the end of the day, you literally can do it. All it starts with is a decision. Hence what Coach K just said. So I need y'all to drop some money signs, whichever money emoji you want to pick, because we got a lot of options. Drop it in the chat so we can welcome this brother. He is giving y'all the juice, the sauce. And if you're not a VIP, I'm not sure about what you're doing, but team, please drop the VIP link so we can upgrade if we're not already there, because once this session is over, we're going right over to VIP so you guys can get all of your questions answered. Runway Billionaire, you got the floor, and I just want to thank you for always showing up for the people.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. We are gonna get it. We gonna go and get it in. So here's a little itinerary, just so you guys, know. For the next hour, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give straight game, right? I'm really gonna pull back the curtain and I'm gonna show you why myself, people like Coach K Thomas are actually choosing digital products. So I'm going to break down the industry. And over the next 3 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share exactly with you why people are choosing this business model, how to profit from this business model. And then we going to go into creating your digital product in 1 hour. Guys, it's going to be, I'm just going and I'm just giving straight game. So I need to know if that's okay. If I can be 100% transparent with you guys over these next 3 days, and everything that I got right here with the time that allows me to do that, is it okay if I just don't hold anything back and I really give you guys exactly what you came for? Because here's what I know to be true. I know that a lot of people do these trainings and then they don't give no game at all. They keep you here for a long time and then you're like, oh, well, I could have Googled that or I could have YouTubed that. I want to give you guys actual implementation steps that you can go take, you can go apply, and you guys can take today to go get your digital product done. Okay. Tomorrow you can build out a page. On day 3, you can have your ads up and running and live. That is my goal for everybody here. So what I want to do is I want to take the time, because I feel like that is the most valuable commodity that we have is our time. I want to use not only my time, but use your guys' time wisely, because you guys are getting locked in. So you ain't got to clock in, like Coach K said. All right. So cool. Here's the thing. Because Miss West said that I am one of those people who love to see other people win, I like to surround myself with people who like to see other people win. What do I mean by that? Every single person here should take the Zoom link, and you guys should all text this Zoom link out to about 3 people that you want to see win. And if you don't have 3 people that you could text this link, you have to ask yourself this question. Why am I not surrounded by 3 people that I want to see win? Why don't I have 3 people in my phone, in my contacts, that I want to see go to the next level? So team, can we drop that Zoom link in the chat so that people could click the Zoom link, they could copy the Zoom link, and they could text it and send it to about 3 people? Like, y'all, when I was coming up, when I was getting to my hundreds of thousands, my millions of dollars, guys, the thing that made it easier for me was the simple fact that I had people that I could call on, people that I could text and say, go on this journey with me. Right? I had people who were accountable. I had people who was like, yo, did you finish that page? I had people in my corner that I could bolt on to. And guess what? We all made $1 million. So what I'm telling you is you have to surround yourself around like-minded people who want to go to the next level like you. And if you're not surrounded by them people, then guess what? Those people are here. So if you don't got 3 people that you can text, you have those 3 people right here. So after you text that out to 3 people, just say I did. Just comment I did in the chat if you sent that link. Just comment I did in the chat if you took that link and you sent it out to about 3 to 5 people, y'all. Because I really want to see everybody winning. Somebody might say, yo, what you sending me this link for? I want you to win. I want you to win. If I'm locked in, guess what? My friends got to be locked in. Because if I'm getting the information that's pushing me forward, that's helping me make $5, $10, $20,000 a month, I want my friends to make sure that they do that too. So y'all going to click that link. It should take y'all to a website. Y'all copy it and then y'all just text it there. All right. Now, we going to go ahead and we going to get right into it. Guys, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to show you guys all of the stuff. I'm actually going to answer some of the questions that you guys had for Coach as well. Shout out to Latoya. She said she just upgraded to VIP. Shout out to everybody who upgraded to VIP. VIP is going to get you an additional hour of coaching. So after I go over this for the next hour, you guys will have the opportunity to ask me your questions and get like real in time and live coaching from me. So this gives me an opportunity to ask specific questions about what you have, to be able to give you real insight on what you already doing, and just be able to take that time for you to get high level insight, right? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get right into it, y'all. We're gonna go and we're gonna get right into it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull my screen up, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see my screen. Just bear with me 1 second. Boom. All right, cool. All right. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Just let me know if you guys can see that. Just say I can in the chat if y'all can. Just say I can in the chat if y'all can see that. All right, we're going to get into it. I just want to make sure that it is clear and you guys can see it. Wow, the chat going crazy. Okay, cool. Well, I know we in the right spot. All right. So what we going to talk about today, just like I promised, everything that I promised you guys are going to get. Okay. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to create this digital product. And I want to be specific because this is going to be a 6-figure digital product. Now, guys, for all of you guys who are talking about replays, it'll be 2 separate replays. It'll be a replay for this session right here, so you guys could go back and you guys could watch this. And then VIP, everybody that upgrade, you guys will have your own session. And just to be 100% transparent, guys, when you upgrade to VIP, you not only get that extra hour, you get a funnel template that you could plug and play. That will be very useful for tomorrow. You guys will also get a copy of my Millionaire Marketing Playbook. And then also you guys will get, oh man, you guys get a ton of stuff. You get the extra hour with me, and you guys have some option to go get some extra order bumps and some gifts and stuff like that, that I feel like could just help supercharge your experience while we're here. But today we are going to talk about building your 6-figure digital product in 1 hour. Now, VIP can still be purchased. The link is in the chat. Shout out to everybody who is VIP. I see Michael Smith is VIP. Shout out to you. All right. So the reason why I say a 6-figure product is because we want to make sure that we are making a product that people actually want to buy. Not just a product where we could put content up and we just go viral. We want to make something that people can actually buy. I want y'all to follow me on this, because what we're going to do is we're going to do the 1 hour creation, right? It's not going to take me 1 hour, but I'm going to go over this so that way, if you have an ebook or you need to create other ebooks, you know my personal framework of how I create ebooks, and we're going to go over it. The second thing I'm going to show you is the 6-figure earning potential. I'm going to show you why people are doing this business model and why so many people are making 6 figures from this strategy. The thing that I'm going to talk about also is the digital gold rush. We are in a time right now, guys, I've been selling digital products for the past 7 years, right? But right now, with the economy, the way that it is, I don't care what y'all see online. Right now, what I'm telling you guys, it is now easier and more effective to sell digital products right now. And I'm going to break that down for y'all. All right. So I just always like to be transparent, right? Over the next 3 days, I'm going to give y'all a lot of information, right? I'm going to give y'all a lot of information. And what I tell people, I don't charge for information. I charge for implementation. So with that being said, is everybody that's here who feel like Runway gave me a whole lot of value. I'm going to give an exclusive opportunity for a select few people to work with me if y'all see fit. I always like to be transparent about these things because I don't like to have y'all sitting here for 3 days. And also, I would be doing a disservice if I gave you guys all this information and then I didn't give you guys the opportunity and the resources to work with me so I could help expedite your experience and help you get the results. Just let me know if that's okay in the chat, if that's clear. So I'm gonna show you guys a bird's eye view 360. And I'm gonna open up the opportunity for everybody to work with me and literally just steal my system. So that way, if you are somebody that want to move faster, you like, look, I don't even want to play around with doing this on my own. So I just always like to be clear of that. And that'll be an exclusive opportunity that me and my team will talk about over the next couple of days. But it's not the focus. I just like to be clear about that. Okay, cool. All right. So let's go over what we're going to learn today. I'm going to talk about why digital products are the ultimate business model. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're talking about real estate, you're talking about stocks. No shot to those, right? I love those things. I do those things, but my bread and butter is digital products. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why it's the best business model, hands down. The industry revenue projections. I'm going to show you where currently digital products is selling right now, why so many people are getting into it. And I'm going to show you the trajectory that is going in the next couple years. Guys, when you see this, I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind, right? And I'm also going to uncover why most people fail. So I'm going to show you why most people don't make money, why they leave money on the table, and why they don't succeed. So that way you don't have to be a pool of the people that fail and you can actually get the results just like I promised you on here, right? I'm going to do a live demo with you guys where I'm going to share my screen like I'm doing right now. And I'm going to show you guys how to create the digital product live. I'm going to pull one of you guys out of the audience. I'm going to pull one of your business models, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to create the digital product live. So you guys can literally see how we go ahead and create digital products in minutes using this strategy, right? And then I'm going to show you how to build the digital product empire. I'm going to show you my framework. We're going to break everything down. So let me just get an okay in the chat if we good on that. I just want to go over the agenda for the day. And this is what I promise y'all today, that y'all will have everything that I talked about. All right. So I know LaShawna gave me a amazing introduction, but I know that we have some new people here who don't follow me. So I just want to take the time to introduce myself. Guys, I'm an 8-figure marketer. My company has did over $10 million in the last 3 years selling digital products. So I'm overly qualified to talk about the things that I'm talking about today. We did over $15 million in the past 5 years in digital product sales. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a public speaker. And one of the things that I love to do is I love to travel the world. But it's not about me, y'all. It's about you guys. And what I believe is we are in a digital product rush right now. More and more people are searching for digital solutions. Now, hear me out. More and more people are searching for digital solutions. They have problems, and some of these problems, they don't want it to be a physical solution. So they don't want to go buy a book, right, or from Amazon and wait for it to come. People want convenience and they want instant access to things, right? And you have to think about all of the things, like just think about the past 10 years, y'all. In the past 10 years, like before 10 years ago, we wasn't calling an Uber to come pick us up, right? Before 10 years ago, we wasn't sending money through Cash App, okay? Like before 10 years ago, we wasn't calling a DoorDash to come drop the food off. Before 10 years ago, we wasn't like renting movies online, right? We got Netflix. So just think about the last 10 years, right? And just how the economy has changed, right? People want convenience. People want things instant. So this is why the digital gold rush is happening, because we have the perfect time to get people what they want faster. Let me just see y'all comment faster in the chat. Comment faster in the chat. People want things faster right now. The attention span of people is shorter and they want the result faster. Nobody wants to wait anymore. So guess what? We have the opportunity to monetize off of this landscape and be able to get people stuff faster. And guess what? In return, beep, beep, we get to make money faster. I love it. And then guess what? We get to simplify and systemize these things. So guess what? We get to systematically due our success because there's a lot of automations that we get to set up so we can make money in our sleep and not in our feet, right? So here's why digital products is the ultimate business model. We create it one time and then we profit forever. We create it one time and then we profit forever. Guys, I'm still getting paid off of products that I made in 2019, 2020, 2021. I'm still getting paid from products that I created years ago. Just say I got it if y'all got that. Because I want y'all to understand the insane profit margins that we have. Guys, not only is digital products the best business model, not only do I get paid over and over again from something that I created once, we are talking about 70 to 95% profit margins. Guys, there is no business model that I know that you could create something one time and then you have those type of profit margins. That's why I love digital products. Because the profit margins are 95%. And guess what? I could do this from my office. Tomorrow, I might be teaching this training from a different location. But guess what? I can still deliver the content. I have locational independence. I have locational freedom. I can do this from anywhere that I want to at any given time. As long as I got those little Wi-Fi bars, I'm amazing. So you can run this business anywhere, y'all. I just want y'all to understand, right? All right. So for anybody who don't know, I used to own 5 brick and mortar businesses on one block. I owned a tattoo shop, a hair and nail salon, a lash studio. I had a barbershop. I had an event space. Guys, I had these brick and mortar businesses. Do y'all know the cost to actually start up those brick and mortar businesses? We talking about 20, 30, 40, 50K startup. I had to have physical inventory. I had to manage the employees. It's always a fire to put out. Right? I got to make sure a payroll is right. I got to make sure that I'm in a good location. I have all of these things that I have to make sure that's rolling only to get 10 to 20% profit if I'm lucky. Like, guys, some of these businesses that I had, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, I don't know who going to tell y'all to lie, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. Some of those businesses, they profited fairly well. Some of them I didn't take any profit from. I made enough money just to keep the lights on. And that's what made me decide to say, yo, you know what? I am going to go all digital. I went all from brick and mortar. I took everything from brick and mortar and I went to click and order. Here's why. Startup cost $0 to $500, right? I had no inventory. I built out a system to fully automate my entire process. Guys, what I'm going to show y'all today, you're not going to need any employees. You're going to run lean. You're going to have a business that you can run lean, and it's going to be so profitable that you can take the profits and you can invest those profits back into your business so that way you can continue to make money. And then we talking about 70 to 95% profit margins from a digital business, y'all. From a digital business, y'all. Check this out, y'all. I want to give y'all this, and I'm not saying this to flex. From my tattoo shop, the most money that I made independently as an artist was $320,000 a year. Guys, I had 1 month where I made $300,000. I had 1 day where I made $280,000, and it was all digital products. Let me know if y'all got that. I just want to make sure that y'all got that, right? Like I'm talking about if anybody knows. If anybody knows my journey, if anybody really knows my story of when I used to go do those tattoos 6 years ago, you would see me go. I would go in the shop. It would be daylight outside. I would post a story of me getting out the shop 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I would be there from daylight to daylight, only to go and make $320,000. So I'm not saying it's bad. I made a good $20,000, $30,000 a month. But guess what? I would rather have a digital business that makes me $100,000+ every single month, which I have been doing for the past 80 months, right? For the past 80 months at the time that you guys are seeing this, I've done over $100,000. I was not able to do that as a tattoo artist. Okay. So that's why I believe in a digital business model. Okay. So here go the massive market opportunity that we have with digital products. The market is growing, y'all. The market is growing. More people are getting into the industry. So a lot of people think that, oh, it's becoming more competitive. No, people are getting into the industry because of the profits that we have and the opportunity is growing, right? The market opportunity. So I like to get on the wave of things that are going up. Okay. I like to get on the things where it's going up, not going down, right? So in business, you have ebbs and flows, but this thing has a trajectory of going up. So the growth is just beginning. Let me show you what I noticed over the past couple years about digital products. 437% growth rate is the projected industry over the next 5 years. Guys, this industry is projected to have a 437% growth over the next 5 years. That's a business that I want to be a part of, right? The potential customers, people are actually searching for digital solutions, just like I talked about. People want convenience. They don't want to wait anymore. So guess what? I get to capitalize off of those two things. And the average sell for a digital product is $391. The average person spent $391 on a digital sell. Let me know if y'all got that. So when she was talking about, yo, the 2028 or 20, when she broke that math down of what the product cost need to be, that 2380, yo, the average sell is $391. So it's way below the margin. If the average person is spending $391, I am going to show you guys by the end of these 3 days how to get all $391. Don't get me wrong. Selling a digital product, $23.80, selling it 70 times a day to make 5K. I want to show you guys how to get all $391 out of that person. Let me know who's down for that. Let me know who's down for that. If I show you how to get I'll show you how to squeeze all the juice out the lemon. I'll show you how to get all the juice. This is why they call me what they call me, y'all. This is why I'm able to help my students get income that the average person is not, is because I'm showing you how to squeeze all the juice out the lemon. All right. So the digital product ecosystem, okay? You have ebooks, you got guides. These are low friction products with entry points that have high perceived value, right? Then you have courses and you have master classes. This is a higher ticket item, but it's a deeper transformation, right? Then you got memberships and you got communities, which is super hot right now. I'm gonna bring somebody tomorrow that's gonna talk about communities. That's gonna talk about really going in and showing you guys how the recurrent revenue with sticky engagement will get you some passive income, okay? And then you have templates, you have swipe files, you have all these different things with plug and play solutions for people who just want a quick win. They don't want to wait. They have a problem, they want a solution, and then they just want to go ahead and just make it happen. Y'all understand like what I'm saying right now? These are all this is the digital ecosystem. So some of you guys might be doing one of these things. Some of you guys might be doing two of these things. Some of you guys might be doing all of these things. It all depends on what business model you choose. I'm going to show you how to choose the right business model. I'm going to show you when to introduce these business models. And guys, what it looks like when you work with me, I show you how to capitalize all off of these business models. This is how a lot of my students are hitting those 20, 30, 50, 100K months, is because they focus on one lever. They get really dialed in. And guess what? They open up another lever, which opens up another income. I want you guys to think about every single one of these cards as $25,000 a month. You can say, hey, Runway, I don't want to do communities. I don't want to do memberships, but I do want to do ebooks and guides. I want to do courses and masterclass, and I want to do templates and swap file. That should yield you $75,000 a month because each one of these pillars is $25,000 a month or more. Okay? All right. So you have an unfair advantage right now because you get the opportunity to leverage AI. Now, before AI, because I have been selling digital products before AI, our process was about 3 to 6 months. Why? Because we had to physically write out the ebook. I had to send it to a ghostwriter, or I had to send it to a publicist who understood how to format an ebook. Right, a formatter, and then I had to go send it back to somebody to design it. So they had designed the ebook now that it was written the right way. I had to have my wife read it or have somebody read it to make sure that the punctuations and all of the spelling was right, because that's not my forte. So guys, it used to take about 3 to 6 months, right? I had to build the funnel, build the automation. So it would take 3 to 6 months, y'all, just for us to go from idea to income. Okay. It got a little better because then we could talk the ebook, I could transcribe it, but it still took about, a few months to go ahead and get my ebook launched. And then the cost to go ahead and get the ebook up and running was $2,000 because I had to outsource all of these things. And then my technical skills that was required, I had to know what I was paying a person to send me back and go ahead and get all the funnels and the website built out. So what happens is it costs long launching periods. And by the end of this 3 days, you guys will have the opportunity to have it launched. And now with AI, we get it done in minutes. You can use tools that cost you less than $50 to get everything that I talked about done, right? And then you can have zero tech experience because what I'm going to do is when we create our ebook, I'm going to give you guys one prompt. Can y'all put that in the chat? One prompt. I'm going to give you guys one prompt and it's going to create your whole entire digital ebook. Can you guys say one prompt? One prompt. Like just imagine one prompt is going to cut down 3 to 6 months of work. That's crazy. That's crazy if you think about it, right? The power of AI. And it allows us to go from idea to income a whole lot faster, guys. So what used to take us months now take us minutes. So you guys really got to capitalize off of this AI because it gives you the unfair advantage, right? I'm going to go back to my last screen. Somebody said, go back to my last screen. Go ahead and screenshot that if you can. And then we're going to go ahead and make it happen. I want to keep moving because we got a lot to cover. All right. So while most people fail with digital products, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Most people fail with digital products. I'm going to tell y'all why. Just let me know if y'all ready. Because I want to show you why most people fail, why most people are not successful, why most people never get past $500, $1,000 in sales. Okay. Most people fail by buying done for you digital products. And here's the reason why. They buy these MRR products. It might be hot, right? They buy a product that they do not understand. You're buying a product where you don't know the substance, like she talked about, unless you are willing to go through that whole entire product. And guess what? Imagine this. Like, I want you guys to imagine this. You can't really customize it or improve it because you bought it already done. You bought it to make money. So you're not going to really go through the context, but guess what? You don't even understand what's inside of the context. So now how are you going to create content to attract the audience for something that you don't even know what's inside? You have no unique selling proposition. You can't sell that transformation because you don't know the transformation. You don't even know the information inside. So you can't even pull out the gems that's inside of there for somebody to say, yo, you know what? You're talking to me. Let me know if that makes sense, if you got that. Because this is a big problem in the industry, and the only real people who benefit off of it is the people at the top of the pyramid. This is what people call like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, right? The only people who really benefit is the top of the pyramid or the people who are willing to go through when, guess what? You could have just use the prompt that I'm going to show y'all and created your own product. So what it says to me, the reason why people fail with these PRL or PRL products, private label rights or master reselling rights, the reason why people fail is because they don't have no unique proposition. And basically you are saying, I am lazy. That's what you're saying. I'm lazy. I don't want to take the time out and go take a product from my experience that I can go sell. I don't want to go and ChatGPT or any other tool that I could use and just create a product from my own knowledge. So basically you don't have no uniqueness about you. You don't have anything that's different. So you basically tell me you can't take 30 minutes and go in ChatGPT and create something unique that you just made. Something that you could feel proud of, something that you could connect with, something that you know the information is inside of there. So this is why people fail, because people are just taking the easy way out. And guess what? It's not even the easy way. It's just the lazy way. Because this is the easy way, what I'm about to show you guys. Okay, reality check. Why would you buy another done-for-you product when ChatGPT can make a similar or better product? That makes no sense. Y'all can go on ChatGPT, make from the free version of ChatGPT and make a product that's better than something that you would have paid $20, $30 for. That makes no sense. And then guess what? I can customize it and I can put my unique experience in it. I just want to make that make sense. All right. Mistake number 2 of why people don't make money. It's obvious. It's obvious. People focus on going viral. I do not care about going viral. I care about going profitable. So I have a lot of posts on my page, y'all, that didn't get a whole lot of likes, but guess what? I got leads from it. I got sales from it. I want you guys to understand this. I would rather have 10,000, 5,000 people who are my target audience than to go viral and nobody buy from me. You would be surprised about the type of emails, DMs, and sales calls that my team get from people who have large followings, but their sales are low. And then I have students with 3K, 10K followers that are outpacing them. I'm gonna just say that, outpacing them and really making a true income off a line because they not chasing likes and comments. Guys, I'm gonna give y'all this quote. I want y'all to write this down. I don't care about comments and likes. I care about PayPals and Stripes. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to somebody right now. I don't care about comments and likes. I care about PayPals and Stripes. So you can have all the followers you want. You can have all the viralness that you want to. But if that viralness is not converting into clients, then guess what? It don't matter. Right? So the problem is people go and they go do these trends, dancing for views instead of building a real business, y'all. I have not been doing this for over 7 years because I'm chasing likes. As a matter of fact, this is my 6th Instagram account. Okay? So I want y'all to going viral don't pay the bills. I'd rather have 100 views and convert 10% of them than to have 100,000 followers and only convert 0.01%. Right? So the math gotta math. It gotta make sense in sense, y'all. So then I focus on a solution. I focus on hyper targeting, talking to the people who have the problem so that way I can give them the solution, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I focus on. I focus on talking to the people who raise their hand and say, yo, you know what? I need exactly what you got. I've been struggling with this for so long, but you were the first person that spoke to me and you were the only person that spoke to me and not at me. Let me just get some feedback in the chat. If y'all can feel when somebody is talking y'all language, when y'all can feel when somebody genuinely is helping you versus somebody that's just straight hard selling you. Y'all can feel it, right? You can feel when somebody no, they really know their stuff. They really know what they talking about. I really feel connected with them. Right? Y'all can feel it. And then y'all can feel them with, go click the link in my bio, go buy my stuff now. You like, whoa, you ain't give me no value. People can feel that. So you have to ask yourself the question, if I'm doing all of these trends and I'm not making it to where as though somebody can feel me, is that going to fill up my bank account? Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. Number 3, selling what you haven't done. Right? I see so many people online buying the done for you product saying, hey, yeah, you could go make $1,000 a day, this, that, and doing that, but you haven't done it yourself. Guys, let me tell you something. There is nothing wrong with just selling where you at. Selling where you at. The problem is people have shiny object syndromes. So they see people making money online and they're like, dang, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do what he did. And you don't have a real strategy, right? It's like selling weight loss programs and you never never lost weight, never got in the gym a day in your life. Do you think people cannot sense that? Do you think people cannot, guys, do y'all really think that people cannot see through the smoke and mirrors and they cannot tell that you faking it? Guys, people are not that dumb. People are not that dumb. As a matter of fact, people are more sophisticated than ever. And that's why when I come in front of you, I'm like, hey, I respect my time. I respect my energy. I want to bring real people. I want to give you the real game. I want to tell you about the pitfalls. I want to tell you about this because I know y'all ain't dumb, right? I know that people know what a challenge is. They know what a webinar is. We are already used to these type of formats. We know that it's going to be an offer at the end. So what do? You let people know in the very beginning, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to work with me instead of dragging you over 3 days. And then at the end, you like, oh, see, I knew he's just like everybody else. No, I'm letting you know from the very beginning. I run a for-profit business. And I also just genuinely believe that if I can help you and I can hold your hand and I can show you how to implement these tools, yes, it's an area of compensation for my time because I'm helping you get over a problem. That's how we make money, right? But taking you all the way to the end and then saying, oh yeah, you know what? You know what? I knew it. People are sophisticated right now. They know, they not stupid. So don't even act like it, right? And again, people want to know up front, all right? So mistake 3, selling what you haven't done. The problem, selling expertise that you don't actually have, right? Creating a disconnect with the audience and undermine their trust. Guys, when people feel like you have played them for a fool, guess what happens? They turn and then they go through somebody else's paywall because they feel like you're not being honest. And guess what? Honesty is the #1 commodity on the internet right now. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I'm giving y'all some game right now. Honesty is the #1 commodity on the internet right now. What do I mean? Truth. There's not enough people telling the truth. There's not enough people building trust. It's not enough authenticity. It's all a highlight reel. There's no transparency. So just imagine the thing that you can do to stick out from everybody else is just tell the truth. It's just be authentic. Is to show up with your makeup not done, your hair not cut, and just showing people who you really are. That's the thing that pay you. So it don't matter whether you have 100 followers or whether you have 100,000 followers. Be who you are, right? And then a solution, start with what you know. Start with your hobby. Start with your professional or unprofessional experience. And I'll talk about that. Start with your personal transformation. Guys, so many people get so hung up on, dang, I need a testimonial. You are your own testimonial. Be your own testimonial. Be the light. Be the reason why people follow you on this journey. Just be your own truth. That is enough. Okay. And then the result, we talk about the authenticity. It's just about being authentic and being ethical. So let me give you guys a framework. I want you to write this in the chat. I'm gonna give you guys this framework, right? 1111. Put that in the chat. That's one of my favorite numbers. 1111. 1111. Put that in the chat, y'all. 1111. Okay. Let me tell y'all what the 1111 framework is. This is the framework that I give to all my students and make them a whole lot of money, and I'm giving it to y'all right now. The 1111 framework is simply this. It's the 1 week, the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, and the 1 year. I'm going to say it again. The 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, and the 1 year. Let me tell y'all what that means. What that means is when you are on this digital product journey that I'm showing you today, I want you to think about the 1111 framework. The 1111 framework is the 1 day. If you just had 1 day experience, and I don't mean figuratively 1 day, but let's just say you started and you just know how to get started and get set up. I'm going to give you guys a live example. Let's just say that, hey, I don't know how to run $20,000 in ads and Facebook ads, but I do know how to set up your account and go ahead and launch your first ad. That's all I know how to do. All I know how to do is go ahead and just get the account up and start to get it set up. Guys, I need you guys to know that is an area of compensation. Why? Because there are people at zero who have not started yet that would love to just pay you to just go ahead and get started. Would y'all agree that it is an area of compensation right there that, like, do y'all know how hard getting started is? Do y'all know how hard getting started is? Coach K said, I got 1111 tatted on me. Do y'all know how hard starting the day, starting the workout routine, starting the meal prep, starting that, getting started is very hard. So if you are just one step above getting started, then guess what? It is an area of compensation. My first $1 million product was just showing people how to repair their own credit. That's all. I just showed them how to repair their own credit. Like not, oh, I'm gonna show you how to build your credit up to go get funding. I'm gonna show you how to get access to capital and all. No, my first product was, this is how you repair your own credit. Just how to get started. That's it. And guess what? That product made me $1 million in 10 months, y'all. Okay? At that point, when I sold that product, I was only at the 1 day. Okay, so what do 1 week look like? 1 week looks like this. Okay, cool. I know how to set up the ads, and I know I generated my first $1,000, first 2,500 or 5K. I'm just a little step above. Okay? I'm a little step above where I was. Okay, and then in 1 month, okay, cool. I made $10,000, baby. I got the ads set up. I got the ads launched, and then I made my first $10,000. Now I'm a step above. Now, when you get to the 1 year, this is more of a professional person. This is a person that's been doing that. This is a K Thompson, a runway billionaire. This is somebody who really has done this and have a proven track record and testimonials time at the time again, and can literally give you what I'm giving y'all right now. It's the expert. So guys, what I'm saying is you don't necessarily have to be the expert to make a whole lot of money, because what I'm telling you is, for everybody here, some of the most money that I made was right at day one. Just showing people how to get started. Because I showed them that, like, that's the biggest problem. People just want to know how to take that first step. There is so much money that you could sell to the people at zero who have not started yet. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. People just want to know how to make that first step. They don't want to take five steps ahead. They don't want to skip that many steps. They might hurt themselves. But if you can make a product that can show them just how to take that first step, money will be the least of your problems. Let me know if y'all got that. I told y'all we gonna cook today. I told y'all we are going to cook today. I told y'all. All right. So mistake number four is the faceless fantasy. Now, I'm not really big on faceless content. I'm big on, with all the AI and everything right now, I think that people want a real good connection. Guys, the things that I am able to do as Runway Billionaire or as Maurice Bowman, right? That's my personal brand. The things that I am able to do, me, as just showing my face, the opportunities that I'm able to create, the things that I'm able to do. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Guys, this is just one opportunity for me to be able to speak in front of y'all. This week, I go to New York 2 times because I'm working with other companies because of Runway Billionaire. Guys, Runway Billionaire has a TED Talk on a TEDx YouTube channel. Maurice Bowman, Runway Billionaire. I could not do that with a faceless brand. I'll give you guys another example. By you doing a faceless brand, you are saying, this is what you're saying. You are saying, check this out. I want y'all to hear me. Hear the words that's coming out of my mouth. What you are saying is this: I don't want no money and I don't want no opportunities. Because the one thing I know about brands that show their face, the personal brand can do things that the brand can't do. Let me let y'all know what I'm talking about. Jay-Z owns Rock Nation. He owns, a couple other things, right? But the brand is Jay-Z. The brand is Jay-Z. Elon Musk has more followers than Twitter. My man owns Twitter. Jeff Bezos has more followers than Amazon. Elon Musk got more followers than Tesla. Why? Why is that? Because people connect to the person before they connect to the product. People connect to the person before they connect to the product. So what I'm telling you is, some of the deals that I was able to curate, I was able to work with Philadelphia Eagles. I was able to work with T-Mobile. I was able to work with CNN, TEDx. I was able to work with these companies, Coca-Cola, Runway Billionaire. I was able to work with these companies. Why? Marketing, personal brand. Because if I didn't show my face, they wouldn't know who I was. You want people to feel connected. So let me know if that makes sense, y'all. I don't want to bog y'all down with the faceless. Do your thing. But what I'm telling you is people want a deeper connection. And when you got AI creators and AI content, people gonna want to talk to a real person at the end of the day. What Kay say? She said, you can't duplicate me. You can't, like, AI good, but AI can't give y'all what I'm giving right now, right? Maybe in 10 years, maybe it'll develop and maybe it'll get there, but it can't do this right here. It can't get y'all a runway billionaire, all right? So, all right, I feel like we are in a time right now where the gurus is going to collapse. Let me tell you what I mean by that. All of these people who are flashing a lot of the lifestyle things and not giving real game, people can see. They can see the flashy cars, the fake lifestyles, and all of that stuff. All that stuff is cool, right? But again, people are smarter, right? People want authenticity. They don't give a damn about your car, bro. They don't care about your house. They don't care about your jewelry. They don't care about none of that. People are like, bro, I understand you got all those things. Show me how to get it. Show me how to get it. And then also, guess what? We are in a creator's economy. Let me tell y'all, I gotta say this low because I don't want everybody to hear me. We are in a creator's economy where the people with all the flashy stuff, all the lifestyle, people don't want that. People want real creators. They want real people that they could tap into. Why do y'all think the reality shows do so well? All people do is they create a new reality show, and then the reality shows become our favorite things to watch. Why do y'all think creators like the young guy Kai Cenat is so popular? Because it's relatable and it's real, and we can relate to those things. People don't care about all these things. At the end of the day, guys, we are people. We want to connect with people and authenticity. We want to watch something and feel like, dang, I used to do that when I was that age. Dang, I can relate to that. I'm going through that right now. You don't care about no damn supercar, no big house. Bruh, show me how to get the house. Show me what you're doing and show me how to really make the money. People want the results, y'all. They don't want the fantasy. They want the actual results. And that's why I say, yo, if I go do a challenge, I gotta come and I gotta show y'all actual game. But I do gotta walk through the steps so I can show y'all how to unlearn what the industry has been showing you guys over the past years, and then rewire y'all stuff so y'all understand how do we move forward. All right. So what today consumers really want? They want a real connection. VIP definitely need to have their questions ready, right? People want a real connection. People want proven results, y'all. Again, they don't care about none of that. They want to know, hey, if I buy your product, will I get this result? That's it. That's it. They just want to know, if I buy your product, is you going to help me get this result, right? And then they want they want to be specific, right? So they don't want generic advice that you could go on YouTube and go on Google, right? They'll pay for a specialized solution to their particular problem. So let me tell you this, guys, because there is a lot of talk of, oh, I could just go on YouTube and get that. And then I tell people, well, you can't YouTube an experience. Okay. You can't YouTube experience, right? And then also check this out. YouTube and Google has been around for like 15, 20 years. If YouTube and Google been around that long, then why haven't the people who wanted to get the results, why haven't they got it already? Y'all get what I'm saying? Why haven't they got it already? So what I'm telling you is, don't get caught up in your clients telling you, oh, I could just go on. Don't get caught up in well, dang, people could just find this on YouTube. No, YouTube cannot teach experience. Those YouTube videos, tutorials, yes, you could show. Y'all ever go on YouTube and then a person sharing their screen and you try and follow them and then your screen don't look like their screen. So then you gotta go to the next video and you like, man, why they stuff not looking like, why they stuff not looking how mine's looking? So then you gotta go through like 4 or 5 videos just to find your problem, only to be able to find your problem or not find your problem. I want you guys to put a price on what that costs you to have to go troubleshoot it versus having somebody that could say, no, all you have to do is this, and this. That's the power of being able to show up, being authentic, and getting somebody the result, being able to give somebody an answer that it took you decades to give them, but you could give it to them in minutes and days. And that's exactly what I'm doing over these days. All right. So let's go through the power of digital products. I want you guys to have like a full roadmap so you can kind of understand. At 1 week, you could be at 87 sales and you could be at 2,300. Okay, 2,300. Okay, at 2 months, at 3 months, you could. At 1 month, you could be at about step 2, you could be at 3 months and you could be at 8,325 sales. At the 1 month mark, you could be at 21,000. Right, so like this is just like a roadmap to show you like how you guys could start generating money. On average, my clients, listen to me, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. On average, my clients that work with me, it would take them 7 months to make $100,000 on average. When we started leveraging AI, they start doing it in about 4 or 5. It chopped 2 months off. So here's the thing, y'all. I'm a big believer in, y'all, when I have the right information, it allows me to do more of the things that I love with the people that I love. Like, y'all, if I could make money faster, then I can enjoy the life that I want faster. And that's really what it's all about for me. So it's like, yo, how do I hurry up and make the money to solve the problem, to pay off the debt, to get into a place where I'm making money, where my life is easy? So here's the thing. I'm going to give y'all a quote that my mentor gave me. He said, when you do things that are hard, life becomes easy. When you do things that are easy, life becomes hard. I want to show y'all how AI can take out all of the hard work to make it easy for you, but you still got to do some work that's required. You still have to do some work that's required, because when you do that work that might seem hard to you, I promise you 3, 4, or 5 months from now, it gets easier. Somebody type easy in the chat for me. It gets easier. I did a lot of the hard work. So now what I'm doing right now in front of you guys, it gets easier. I built out a system to make it easier. I built out a marketing channel to make it easier. I leveraged AI to make it easier because I was willing to do what was hard, right? So let's keep it going. I just want to give y'all some real results. You guys might have seen this, but yesterday I posted this on my Instagram. One of my students that worked with me, he came to me and was already doing 6 figures. And when he came to me doing 6 figures, I'm like, well, what you need me for? This man was literally one of the few people that invested the money back into his business, and that played a major contribution to his business. So in 1 month, he went from, he came to me, he was already doing 120,000. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He already was doing 6 figures. He said, Runway, I want to scale, bro. I want to take it serious. I said, okay, cool. Here's what I did. I gave him a system and I gave him a strategy. Then the following month, he went to 300,000. The next month, a few months after that, which is his birthday month. This is literally 1 year ago. 1 year ago, you go look on his page. It's probably his birthday right now. 1 year ago, he did $500,000 that month. I'm not going to tell y'all what he did this time. But this is what I mean, y'all. Like when you get to the opportunity and you make that kind of money and you get there, you invest that money back in the business because your profit margins is so high. Then one of my other students, he was barely making $300 in a month, but he invested $10,000 to work with me. He invested $10,000 to work with me. And he was ready to sell his car. He like, yo, I'm about to sell my car just to be able to work with you. Just to be able to work with you. And he was able to get, you know, some financing and able to do it. And this was my 30th student that I helped make $1 million. My 30th student that I helped make $1 million. So when I say I'm confident in the system that I'm gonna show y'all over the next couple of days, I'm super confident, right? Because we have this thing called the cost of inaction. We have this thing called the cost of inaction. Somebody said I'm in his mentorship right now. So just imagine if he never took action. Just imagine if he never took action. Just imagine if he never said, yo, you know what? I'm going all in. Just imagine if he said, yo, you know what? I'm just going to go and get a job. Guys, what I'm telling y'all, there is a cost of inaction. He made $500,000 in one. He made $500,000 in 1 month. And guess what? Guess what it would have cost him? It's costing him $199,000 every single month that he don't have the information and know how to do it. So a lot of times we sit around thinking like, oh man, I don't know if it's going to work. What if it do work? What is it costing you for not having the information? One of my mentors told me, he said, hey, the greatest cost in life is the cost of what you do not know. That's the most expensive thing. If you don't have the information to make the money that you want to make, to be able to do the things in life that you need to do, then guess what? It's costing you too much to not have the information. He also told me that if he said you don't have a problem until you have a problem that money can't solve. So for most people, we got problems. We got debt. We got student loans. We got a mortgage. We got a car note. We got all these things, y'all. And these things not really problems. If we just had the right tools that we can make enough money that could solve the problems. You don't really have a problem until you have a problem that money can't fix. So when we talk about, health is wealth, if you got enough money, then guess what? You can eat right. You can have a chef. You can afford to, you know what I mean? Have a healthy eating life. You can afford to go to the gym. You can afford to work out. But a person that is on a deathbed, that person only want one thing, and that's to be well. They only want one thing, and that's to be well. Now check this out. A person that gets to that point where the money can't help them, guess what? Do you not think that they think about all of the inactions that they took that could have prolonged the place that they are at that moment? Let me know. Let me know. A person that is not well, that gets to the point where their health is affected every single day, do you not think about the decisions that they contemplated, that they said, dang, I could have ate this right. I could have did this. I could have did this. I could have did this. Like, do you think they do not think about the cost of inaction at that time? You're absolutely right that they do. So for most people, when we making these products, we are making products for people who are in pain, that's looking to say, yo, you know what? I can't afford not to do this. All right. So I want to break down the digital empire model. This is how we print a whole lot of money, y'all. We don't just build products, we build empires. I don't just teach people how to build a product. I teach people how to build the system that generate income while they sleep. They create it one time, they get paid thousands and thousands and thousands in the magic of digital products. All right. So let's talk about the Walmart method. The reason why I like to talk about the Walmart method is because I like to take complex marketing things, and I like to break them down where I can simplify it. Who here has been to Walmart? Let me know in the chat. The principle of this is for you guys to understand every time that you walk into a store, you are being sold multiple things. And guys, I don't know who here has ever walked out of Walmart for one thing. Jamel said he just left Walmart. I don't know anybody that has ever walked out of Walmart, including Jamel, that has walked out of Walmart and has successfully just bought one thing. Here's what I mean. Y'all. They have the way that the Walmart is modeled. They have it laid out to every customer that comes in there. They increase the average value at 300 to 500%. So here's what I'm talking about, right? You ever notice the milk and everything is in the back? So they make you walk through all of the aisles. So that way you gotta get stuff. The same thing with the market, the same thing with Target or Target, as some of y'all call it. Let me know if y'all following me, right? So we do the same thing with our digital product. The only thing that we do is we structure it so where as though while the person is already buying, we give them the opportunity to buy more. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I want y'all to screenshot this because this is what we're gonna build out tomorrow. And we're going to get AI to do it. Listen to what I'm talking about. This is how 90% of my students make more money than most of the people doing digital products right now. Is because I don't create digital products. I create a customer journey. Let me see y'all put that in the chat. I don't create digital products. I create a customer journey. Why? Because I know if I could bring somebody in for their problem, guess what? I can ascend them and I could get them to buy multiple products. This where the money at, y'all. I'm not just selling digital products. I'm selling a customer journey. I'm selling things that a person will want right after that. So I want y'all to think about when y'all in Walmart and y'all at the checkout, they got the little candy and the chips and sodas to the left of your right. Who put that there? They put that there because those little carts, those things make millions and millions of dollars a year, hundreds of millions of dollars they get. And guys, I got 7 kids. So when I'm there, they like, Dad, can I get this candy? Can I get this soda? So they get that little extra impulse buy directly from me. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. I need to know y'all getting that. Guys, they already got the customer journey dialed out for you to spend more money. That's what we need to do. So our entry product is $27. Again, throwaway money. Like Coach K was talking about. Throw away money like K Thompson was talking about. Throw away money, $27. Low hanging fruit. Then we go to an upsell, $47. We get them to buy more while they already in our cycle. We hit them with another upsell, $97. And then we hit them with a downsell for $17. So remember I told y'all I'm going to show y'all how to get that $391 out. Remember I showed y'all and I told y'all I'm going to show y'all how to get that $391 out the average sale. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Now, price may vary depending on what the product is, with that, and we're going to talk about all that. But let's talk about the airlines, because the airlines has a business model that I studied for years. And guess what? This is what they do. The airline sell you a ticket. They say, hey, do you want to upgrade your seat? And then they ask you, do you want to pay for it? Do you want to pay for it to pick your seat? Now, guys, I want you guys to notice this. I want you guys to notice how they do the pricing. They are very strategic about how they do the pricing, y'all. So anytime that y'all go book an airline, y'all never gonna look at airlines the same, because y'all like, dang, Runway said they was trying to get me. Look, they said the airline just hit me up, right? So check this out. A base ticket, they hit you with $200, right? Because they know, yo, if the price not right, you're gonna search for other airlines. You're gonna search for the best price for the ticket. Then when they go over the seat selection, do y'all notice that the seat selection don't go over a certain price? You're like, okay, cool. Why? They want to increase the money that you spend. Then they're like, oh, you're going to check a bag. So all airlines have the same funnel. They have the same customer journey, except for like Spirit, because Spirit, they charge you for the oxygen on there. Spirit got so many upsells, y'all. They try to charge you for everything. Like, yeah, you got shoestrings in your shoes. We got to go ahead. We got to charge you for that. You know what I'm saying? Spirit try to charge you for everything. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. But check this out, y'all. Check this out. If y'all got to get somewhere and ain't no other flights available, guess what you doing? Spirit it is. Spirit it is. And then at the end of every airline funnel, what do they have, y'all? Car rental. Do you want a car or a hotel? Guys, why has it been that way for years? It's because it makes money. Even though we got Airbnb and Turo, the airlines still show you hotels and rental cars. There's a reason that they do it, because it still make money. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that we are not just creating one digital product. We are creating a custom journey. Okay. Now, this is what we do. This is what it looks like when you build your digital empire. You build a entry product, or what I like to call the focus product. Okay. And when you build the focus product, that focus product, I like to say is going to be between $27 and $47. And guys, I want y'all to write this down. This $27 to $47 product, you could price it however you want to. You could even price it $23.80 and go with that framework. You could price it $20. You could price it $10. Your low ticket product, only thing that you want to do is you want to take one problem that a person has. You want to give them one solution, and you want them to be able to solve it in 1 hour. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all just caught what I just gave y'all. We are not solving all of their problems with our digital product. We just taking one specific problem that they have. We creating one solution for that problem, and then we putting it in a format that they could solve it in 1 hour. Why do I want y'all to be able to solve it in 1 hour? Why? Because if I could get you to solve it in 1 hour and I could get you a result in 1 hour, what do you think is going to happen to that prospect? They're going to spend more money with me. They're going to spend more money with, I instantly got them a win. So I can graduate to the next level. So watch this. Then we got a core offer. These are some of like, masterclass, a more little in-depth solution, right? So this might be a video to my actual ebook, or it might be the next step up. So this is going to be between $97 and $297. So they already in my funnel. And then we have premium programs. Premium programs is like $497 to $1,000. And then we have high ticket offers, which is $2,000 or more, which is personalized support. So here's the thing that I want to give y'all. Guys, when I tell y'all, it's not too many people that's better at doing this than I am. I'm just gonna toot my own horn. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Check this out. I want y'all to think about this. I told y'all one solution, right? They got one problem. You give them one solution that you could solve in 1 hour. They get an instant win. Now watch this. Watch this. Catch this, y'all. Everything that I create, all of the products are the same. The only thing that changes is the format. Follow me, y'all. All of the products are the same. My ebook, to my masterclass, to my webinar, to my mentorship, to my high ticket coaching program. All of it is the same information. The only thing that changes is the format in which it's displayed. Let me break this down for y'all. The ebook is the ebook. It's words on a page. It's only so many words that I could put on a chapter. So now once I go and I turn that to a course, right? I go turn that to a mini training where I take the same modules in my ebook and now I make it a mini training. Because I recorded those videos, it's now worth what, y'all? It's now worth what? More. It's now worth more. Why? Because now I'm on camera. Now I'm not restricted to the characters that I could put on a page, right? I'm not restricted to the characters that I put on a page. And if y'all know Runway like to talk. So guess what? My chapter probably was like 2 or 3 pages, but my video is like 5-7 minutes. And they got 50 minutes, 1 hour of me solving a problem in the video format. So I might share my screen. Come on, y'all. Now, if I was to turn around and I was to say, hey, you know what? My ebook, I made it a mini course, but I'm going to go make it a masterclass now, or I'm going to go make it a mentorship program where I cover everything in the ebook, but I do it over 4 weeks. It's now worth what, y'all? More. Because now, not only are you getting the video mini course, but now you're getting me showing up on live. So now I can answer your specific questions. I could walk you through a framework and it's now worth more, but the information is the same. Now, again, of course, once I go up a level, I give different resources. I'm forced to go in depth. I'm forced to go into the next level. When I make that mini training, I'm forced to expand on what I wrote in my ebook. When that becomes a mentorship program, I'm forced to give you more value because the format has changed. I don't really know. I don't really know if y'all get me. I don't really know if y'all really understand the value of how I'm showing you guys how to build the empire and have clarity and not overthink this thing. Most people be looking at the sky like, so I don't know. So I don't know. Why don't you know? If you put one out, guess what? Go make all of the other ones. Okay. All right. So now that we got that, we got the airline industry, we understand, but I want y'all to understand the math. We got to understand the math, y'all. Off the airlines, 80% of their revenue come from ticket sales. 12% of their revenue come from seat selections. 24% come from baggage fees. Priority boarding, they collect 8% of their revenue from priority boarding. They get 6% from food and drinks and snacks. And then from their travel partner program, they make 12%. That's why every time before you get off the flight, they say, doo-doo. Well, we've landed in Philadelphia. Please make sure that you see the menu behind your seat and make sure that you check out our Chase or our American Express or our American Airlines Preferred Members Credit Card, where we giving you a bonus of $50,000 points when you sign up today. They make 12% of their money from just making sure that every pilot goes through that script. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm telling you guys. The reason why I'm showing you numbers is because when we go tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys the percentage of where the money is. This is why you got to have upsells, downsells. This is why you got to have all of these things, because guess what? You need to know where you need to add so you can get money. And then guess what? When that thing is not working how it used to work, when the travel partners, like AKA the pandemic, happened and no airlines was flying, guess what? They wasn't making no money off they wasn't making no money off their travel program. Okay? All right. So we got a few people that say that it's glitching. Like, I want to know, is it okay? Like, is y'all good? Is y'all good? Let me stop sharing my screen, and then I'll start sharing again. I'm gonna just stop sharing my screen. I want to make sure everybody can see. All right. I want to make sure everybody can see. Okay, cool. All right. Now we back. Is we good, y'all? Let me know if we good. Let me know if we good. I stopped sharing, started sharing again. So I want to make sure we good. I just saw some people in the comments saying that it was glitching. I wanted to make sure it was good. Okay, cool. All right. And it could have been on y'all end, but it's all good, right? So do we understand that we need to be conscious about where the money is coming from, so that way we can see where our profits is. Because if I know I'm getting 12% on something that I just got to mention, guess what? I could throw that inside of my ebook. I could throw that inside of my mini course. I could throw that inside of my mentorship program, and I can make that announcement. So that way people know. All right. So again, I'm gonna just give you a reminder. Before AI, we was hiring writers, hiring designers, endless revisions. It was weeks away, and then we got to build all the tech. Now we got AI to generate pretty much everything, create professional designs, and we go from ideal to minute. So what can AI help you create? Ebooks and guides, course outlines, templates and tools, social media content, sales copy, membership sites, audio content, coaching programs. So everything that I told y'all, our whole Ascension model, AI can help you outline and create every single thing with taking out all of the guesswork. The only thing that you have to do is be sure. Only thing you got to do is be sure. And the only thing you got to do is remind yourself of the 1111 framework. And then the other framework that I gave you, same information, just different format. So once you create your ebook, what else should you be able to create, family? Somebody let me know in the chat. When I give you this prompt and I show you how to create your ebook, what else should you be able to create? Come on, somebody got to tell me. Everything, everything. All right, so the six-figure formula works like this. The six-figure formula is broken down and it works like this. You make about $5,000 a month, just like Kate Thompson told y'all. You make about $5,000 a month, okay? You go and do your upsells, and your upsells, you make an extra $4,100 in just upsells, okay? Then on your core offers, you make like another $14,000 off of your core offers, and then you make like another $2,800 off of affiliate revenue and referrals, okay? So this is what six-figure income looks like, where you like, oh, you know what? I only need 200 customers a month. So guys, I'm not really chasing 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 people a month. I'm like, yo, I just need a couple hundred to hit my quota. And the more you understand the numbers, the more you understand the revenue, then you make it happen. Okay, cool. So look, let me know if it's okay if I do a live demo. I'm gonna do this live demo, and then we're gonna slide right over to VIP because we only got about 9 minutes. So I have to do this demo a little fast. So let me know if I could go ahead and if I can go ahead and do this demo. Just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Somebody said, heck yes, you can do that demo. Boy, what's wrong with you? You know what we came for. All right, cool. So let me go ahead. Let me pull up this prompt. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this prompt for y'all, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make it happen. After I do this demo, y'all, we are going to go over to VIP, to the VIP session. That's where we get the extra hour, and you get all of those perks and bonuses for doing the VIP. All right, cool. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to team, can we drop that prompt inside of the group so that way everybody can have it, just in case they can't copy it out of the chat? I'm gonna put the ebook prompt in here. I'm gonna put the prompt in the chat. It's not even letting me paste in the chat. So I'm gonna put the ebook prompt in the group so you guys can get it, because it's not letting me paste in the chat. That's all good. Don't worry about it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to share my screen, y'all, and we gonna make this thing happen. Not a problem. I'm gonna make sure y'all get it for sure. All right, cool. All right, can everybody see my screen? I just want to make sure y'all see my screen. So this is the prompt right here. Act as a digital product strategist, best-selling ebook ghostwriter, and a marketer. Coach, I want you to write me a sellable, listen to what it's saying, y'all, a sellable digital product ebook I can sell online for $27 to $47. Create a powerful ebook and subtitle that is catchy, curiosity, pinging, and optimized for sales. Do y'all see how I'm writing this ebook? I'm optimizing it for sales. I'm not just saying, hey, just go create me an ebook, right? Develop me 10 chapters, right? Write a full form ebook with at least 3,000 to 6,000 words based on the outline. Write it in a tone of voice. Y'all gonna insert y'all tone of voice and y'all can take mine out, okay? And then what you're gonna do is write it in a perspective. You could put it in a perspective, and then, you know, you just gonna fill in the blanks. So what I wanna do in this couple of minutes that we have, I want you guys to, in the chat, somebody just give me what their business is and what they do. And we gonna make this thing live. Give me what your business is and what you do. We gonna make this thing live real quick. We gonna make it fun. Woo! I should not have asked that. I should not. Is the chat going crazy right now? Okay, cool. All right, the chat is going crazy right now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just pick the one that I see. So Brandon, we gonna pick mobile detailing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pick mobile detailing. I'm gonna go in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna go into chat right now, and all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in the chat. I'm gonna paste my prompt. When I paste my prompt, I'm gonna go into a tone. I'm gonna make the tone in a 50 Cent tone of voice. Don't judge me, y'all. I like to have fun with this. Here's a hack. I want you guys, when you guys are creating this ebook, I want you to think about your brand. And I want you to think about if your brand had a celebrity that you had to send out to go speak on behalf of you, what would that voice be? Who would that be? And then that's the tone of voice that you write your content in, right? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of these, right? Because I just want the 50 Cent tone of voice. And then from a perspective, I want it to be from a perspective of, let's just say Gary V. All right. I like how Gary V just straightforward, right? And then, okay, cool. I'm going to take this out. And then basically what I'm going to put is, you see how they say a stay-at-home mom making 10K? I'm going to say make 10K a month. Mobile detailing. Excuse my spelling. Mobile detailing cars. Make it actionable, beginner friendly, valuable, and persuasive enough they can implement immediately and get results. Y'all see, I'm telling the ebook what to create. All right, so the topic of my ebook is with a mobile detail business. Okay, and I delete everything that's in the brackets. Okay, and then I tell chat, do not stop early. Write the full ebook with real examples, frameworks, and clear steps readers can follow. Let me just get go in the chat if y'all ready to see. Let me just get go in the chat if y'all ready for me. If y'all ready for me to go, let me just get go. I need as many goals as possible because I want y'all to see with the right prompt. And there is a little more work involved, guys. There is a little more work involved, but I want to see. I want y'all to see just from like ChatGPT not having no information, like just what I gave it. All I did was take the prompt, I swapped out 3 things, and then I hit go. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and make it happen. So boom, now chat is going to write out my entire ebook, 3,000 to 6,000 words. Okay. So check this out. Boom. It gave me a title, wash and stack, how to make $10,000 a month with a mobile detail hustle. Okay. It gave me a subtitle, start broke, stay hungry, get paid. Why? Because I told it to do what? I told it to do what? Write it in a 50 Cent tone of voice. So this would change based on the tone of voice that I get, right? 10 chapters. Chapter 1, dirty cars, clean profit. Chapter 2, $100 startup game. Chapter 3, tools, tech, and trunk setup. Chapter 4 is first 10 clients from the block to the gram. All right, the $99 wash that feeds you. From hustle to high ticket, wash, rinse, and repeat to 10K a month. Get booked while you sleep. Build your brand from the trunk and then stay broke or scale up. Brandon, I don't I don't know if 50 Cent is the tone of voice that you would want to write this in, but just based on the chapters, I feel like we got to, like, if I was in a mobile detailing business and I just started and I wanted to know how to make $10,000 a month moving cars, and look, it wrote every single thing, like everything. Takeaway is still writing. It's writing my entire ebook, 10 chapters. Brandon said pretty solid, right? And then look, it's even breaking down like pet hair removal, $25, deep stain removal, $50, ceramic wax, $75. Now you would just go through this, Brandon. I'm not going to send you an invoice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this chat. I'm going to share this chat with you so that way you could go and then you could just use this and you could just go and chat and just finish it. So that's one thing that I love about ChatGPT, is because I could click up here, I could click share, and then here's what I could do. I can go ahead and I can just literally share this outline with Brandon, right? Boom, I create this link and I'm gonna try to drop it in the chat, but I'm gonna copy this link. Let me see if I can drop it in the chat. All right, boom. And then Brandon, all you gotta do is click that link. And then now you could go in there and you could talk back with chat and you could say, hey, I want to update this and I don't like this price. Guys, read through it. So here's the thing. I'm going to give y'all a hack before we roll over to VIP. VIP will be there in about 4 minutes. Just give me about 4 minutes. We're going to go over to VIP. I got to finish giving y'all this game real quick. Here's what I want y'all to do. Before y'all do that, I want you guys to go do this. Go to chat. And I want y'all to open up a new chat, and I want you guys to ask me 20 questions about my business that could help me make $1 million in a year. And what ChatGPT is going to do is going to ask you all of these questions. It's going to ask you, who are you? Who are your business, right? What product are you trying to sell? What is your target audience? And guys, if you do not know, the only thing that you got to do is say, chat, here's my business, but I don't really, I need help coming up with my target audience and all of these things based on my experience. Okay. So now what will happen is it will say, I want y'all to see this, right? I want y'all to see this. It's a thing that chat will do where it says memory updated. So updated memory saved. So now when I go talk about anything that's mobile detailing, I can now say, hey, my name is Brandon. I own a mobile detailing business. I've been doing this for X amount of years. Here's my process. Here's my specific framework. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Now chat is making an ebook based off your experience, and you're not getting some cookie cutter stuff. You're not just getting some packaged up and just something that everybody doing. You're getting something from your personal experience, that personal connect, that now when you go start doing content for social media, whoo, now you could talk about the things that's in there and you ain't got no PRL or you ain't got no products. All right. So I wanted to give y'all that. That's going to be y'all homework for today. Y'all homework for today is going to make sure that you guys tell ChatGPT to ask you 20 questions that could help you sell a ebook to make $1 million in 12 months. Okay. All right. Y'all, you guys all have that prompt inside of the group. You guys have that prompt to go and make your entire ebook. I don't want to hear nothing tomorrow like, yo, I don't got my ebook. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we about to transition to VIP in 2 minutes. All right. The link is going to be in the chat to upgrade to VIP. LaShawna, I'm gonna let you take it away the rest of the 2 minutes. I appreciate all of y'all VIPs. I will see y'all in the VIP room. For all of y'all who are not joining VIP, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Man, can we